Okay, so today we are in our Envision books and we are on Topic 1, Lesson 1. And I don't know why that did that. All right, so we are going to do some vocabulary words today. We are going to do the first word for our vocabulary words is power. And power just means that the product, and remember product is a multiplication answer. So the product, that, and that's a T. I don't know what my pen is doing. It's a T. Results from multiplying the same number that's an R over and over. So for example, if I have 1,000 equals 10 times 10 times 10 equals 10 to the third power. And that's what it means. I multiply 10 by itself 3 different times. That's going to bring us to our next vocabulary word. And you've heard the word exponent, but now we're going to get into what it really means. So an exponent is the number that tells how many times a base number is used as a factor. Okay, so let's go back to that 1,000 equals 10 times 10 times 10 equals 10 to the third. So that exponent right there tells me that I multiply 10 by itself 3 times to get 1,000. So the exponent is that little number 3 up there that says 10 is being multiplied by itself 3 times. We are going to have one less vocabulary word, and that word is base. And the base is the number that is used as the factor. Okay, so again, we're going to go to this example. I have 1,000 times 10 times 10 times 10 equals 10 to the third power. This is the base. That is the number that tells us what we are multiplying by. So in this case, we multiplied, oh, excuse me, that should be an equal sign. In this case, we equal 10 times 10 times 10. So 10 is the base. That is a number we are multiplying. And the exponent is how many times we multiplied it. So I hope that that is somewhat clear to you. So we're going to look at the problem on, and I want you to go ahead and turn your books, and I'm going to clear this out really quick. So you should be on page 6. of your Envision book. And if you read the question at the top, it says Tamara's new horse weighs about 1,000 pounds. Can you show 1,000 as a power of 10 using an exponent? And we've seen this one already. So we're going to put 1,000, and its factors, or what we multiply it by, is 10 times 10 times 10, and that would equal 10 to the third. And remember, this is the base, and this is the exponent. That's an arrow. Crazy pen. Okay, so and then you go to box C, and it says Tamara estimates that her horse will eat about 5,000 pounds of hay each year. How can you write 5,000 using exponents? And so if I were to write that in expanded form, it would be 5,000 plus 0 hundredths plus 0 ones. I just wanted to make sure that you understood that. Equals 5,000. Oh, why is that pen doing that? So in this case, I have, and we're just going to go through this, 5 times 10 to the first power, or 5 times 50, is equal to 50. Because we are only multiplying. That 10 to the first power just means 10 times itself one time. 5 times 10 to the second power, remember this, the 10 is the base, is equal to 5 times 10 times 10 is equal to 500. And if I have 5 times 10 to the third, that is equal to 5 times 10 times 10 times 10 is equal to 5,000. Okay, so the number of zeros in the product is the same as the exponents. So 5,000 is written as 5 times 10 to the third using exponents. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go into the independent practice. And I want to go into the independent practice with you, but I also want to go ahead and show you this on the place values chart as well. If you look at number 5 on your independent practice, we have 3 times 10 to the first power, 3 times 10 to the second power, 3 times 10 to the third power, and 3 times 10 to the fourth power. So when we multiply, so that's saying I'm multiplying 3 times 10, because 10 to the first power is the same as 3 times 10. So if I have 3 times 10 to the first power, I'm moving it over one place value to the left, which would equal 30. So it would equal 30. If I have 3 and I'm multiplying it by 10 to the second power, that would be the same as doing 3 times 100. And I would move that over 2 place values. So that would equal to 300. If I'm multiplying that by, that's an equal sign, that 3 by 10 to the third power, that means I'm multiplying it, I'm moving it over 3 place values, or 3 times 10 times 10 times 10, which would be equal to 3,000. And I don't have room on my place value chart, so I'm just going to do that one up here. If I have 3 times 10 to the fourth power, I have 3 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 equals 30,000. Okay, let's go ahead and let's move on, and we're just going to go ahead and try and do number 8. And so I have on number 8, 8 times 10 to the fourth power. And 8 times 10 to the fourth power is the same as saying 8 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. So I am moving that 8 over 4 place values to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, which would be the same as 80,000, which equals 80,000 up here too. Okay, so your homework for today is on page 7. And you are doing the guided practice on page 7, numbers 1 through 4, and we will go ahead and check it tomorrow. I wish you luck.